Before our story begins, let's understand the Assure model. This is a guide teacher used to plan effective and engaging tool. Hello, welcome to my class. I'm Cristel from BE Ed, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Welcome. Assure is a guide that teacher use to plan their lesson. Each letter in Assure stands for a step that helps make learning clearer and more effective. So what is Assure stands for? 1. Analyze learners. Identify the learner's characteristics such as age, prior knowledge, learning style, abilities, and background. The second one is S. State objectives. Write clear and measurable learning objectives that describe what learners should know or be able to do after the lesson. And number 3, or S, is select methods, media, and materials. Choose appropriate teaching methods, instructional media, such as videos, pictures, and audio, and learning materials that support the objectives. And the part 1 is U. Utilize technology, media, and materials. Implement and apply the chosen media and materials during the lesson following proper preparation, presentation, and engagement. The next one is R. Stands for Require Learner Participation. Create opportunities for active student involvement through hands-on activities, discussion, practice, and collaboration. And the last one is E. Evaluate and revise. Assess learner performance and the effectiveness of the instructional process, then revise the lesson or materials as needed. So I have a story to tell. Are you ready to listen? Are you sure? This story about is Miss Tell and the Magic Learning Plan. Once upon a time, in a bright and cheerful school, there was a kind teacher named Miss Tell. She loved making her lesson fun so her students would enjoy and learning every day. One morning, she found a magical guide called the Assure model, and she decided to use it to plan her lesson about how plants grow. Miss Tell looked around her classroom and said, "My students learn in different ways. Some understand better with pictures, some with activities, and some by listening." So, she studied their needs and learning style before she started her lesson plan. Next, Miss Tell wrote her objective clearly. Miss Tell said, after the lesson, the learner should be able to explain how a plant grows. She chose tools that would make learning fun: a video, a pictures, real seed, and a simple chart. Miss Tell said, "These materials will help my student understand better." During the lesson, Miss Tell used everything she prepared. She showed the pictures, played the video, and let her student hold the seeds. Everyone was excited. Miss Tell wanted the student to join the activity. Miss Tell said, "Let's plant our own seeds in a pot." The students excitedly filled their cups with soil, placed their seed inside, and watered them carefully. They learned by doing, and the classroom buzzed with excitement. At the end of the day, Miss Tell asks, "What did you learn today?" One student said, "That a seed teacher." Miss Tell thought about what worked well and what she could improve. She said, Miss Tell asked, "Next time, I will add more examples so they can understand even more." One student said, "Okay, teacher." From that day on, Miss Tell always used the Assure model, and her classroom became a magical place where learning was fun, active, and filled with a joy. Miss Tell said, "Goodbye, class." One student says, "Bye bye, teacher Tell." And that's the end of the story.